You're up.
On May 2nd, 2012, retired NFL player and Hall of Famer Junior Seau committed suicide by shooting himself in the heart, which took his family and the football world by surprise. When examining his body, it was found that he had chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE. CTE is starting to become a problem for the NFL and its players. It is important for people to know about this information because it's relevant in the news today and involves one of the biggest entities in the USA, which is the NFL. What is CTE, you might be asking? CTE is a progressive neurological disease that is found in athletes such as boxers, wrestlers, or football players who have experienced repetitive, typically minor injuries such as concussions to the brain. It is characterized by short-term memory loss, concentration defects, confusion, depression, behavioral and personality changes, such as irritability, impulsivity, and aggression. Did you know that researchers at Boston University confirmed 50 cases of CTE in former football players? 33 of them played in the NFL. There was actually a similar case to Junior Seau, which just happened recently. On April 19th, 2017, former New England Patriot Aaron Hernandez committed suicide, hanging himself while serving life in prison for the murder of Olden Lloyd. People close to Hernandez, such as family and teammates, said he wasn't really a person with anger issues or someone really violent, but it was speculated that Aaron Hernandez himself had CTE. The New York Times later found out that he had a severe form of CTE. CTE doesn't always lead to suicide, but it does become something hard to live with. There was a psychological autopsy of a former NFL player who had CTE and had really very negative effects on him. This retired NFL player, whose name is kept disclosed, had a tough time living with it. His family members said he had extreme highs and lows. He was usually a really confident man. He'd then become really depressed. He was always paranoid, afraid, and fearful. He would sometimes sweat profusely in a public setting, and on some occasions, he would become very agitated when approached by other people, like fans, just wanting an autograph. There would be times he would lock himself in his room for days, barricading himself away from his family. And after like 3 days, he would just come and act like nothing happened after his introverted episode. This is just a few of many retired football players' stories with CTE. To conclude, CTE is something serious that all retired and current football players have to deal with that could lead to suicide. To end, a retired NFL player, Lem Barney, said that the NFL won't be around in the next 10 to 20 years because of CTE. The NFL is starting to get sued a lot by the families of former players because they have this problem. Aaron Hernandez's family just sued the NFL. The NFL is actually giving insurance to these football players, $10 million for people that had CTE. But when I think about it, Lem Barney said the NFL won't be around 10 to 20 years, but is that really possible? The NFL is such a big influence in United States culture, and it's not really going to disappear in 10 to 20 years. Thank you.